These are things that we've all heard. You get what you pay for, buy once, cry once. But on the other hand, penny saved is a penny earned, right? Let's talk about it. Things we're going to talk about is low cost alternatives, or what in the rest of the video I'll be calling LCAs. Now, not everybody can afford to pay the Harley Davidson tax for parts. Yes, you purchased the bike was expensive, but sometimes those payments are expensive, but you need a backrest, you need whatever, and you have to choose a low cost alternative. I don't have a problem with that. If people judge you for that, kick them out of your life. What we're going to address here is the docking setup. Okay, so for the first part of the LCA setup that I have on this bike, this rack here is from XFMT. This rack alone was a $201 savings over the Harley Davidson part. Now the 4-point docking setup, this was from TCMT on Amazon, which is $149 savings over the Harley Davidson setup. That $350 in savings that you just saved with these two parts covers this part, this official Harley Davidson backrest, the pad, and everything is all Harley Davidson. And you just paid for it by what you saved by going LCAs on two of these. And then in the future, if you want, you're welcome to upgrade. There is a way that you can buy these LCAs, save some money, but still get as nice a looking part as a Harley Davidson part. Now, as you can tell, both of these LCAs suffer from the same problem. First of all, the most obvious is paint. This paint has turned chalky and gray, as well as the paint on these. If you have any concept of knowing how to paint, it should be a fairly easy deal for you. Now, another thing to point out with the LCA, especially the docking setup, this hardware took a matter of weeks to begin rusting compared to the Harley Davidson setup. They do not use as nice a setup as Harley Davidson does. That could be remedied by using stainless hardware, stainless washers, and that would solve that issue for you. Simple, cheap, you can pick them up at any local hardware store. Where it gets a little bit more expensive is if you look at this rack here, this latch, the foot on the end here is missing. I personally would go with a genuine Harley Davidson replacement unit. I tried a replacement set from Amazon and they were just as bad. There just isn't the quality of craftsmanship there that there is with the Harley units, regardless of where they're made. These, what happens to these is they end up rusting right away. Like you can see that this pin just does not want to go in here, and it just, right, see, there we go. Now it's free. Now, you shouldn't consider all of this negatives. This rack is actually pretty well built. The welds, to me, look like the welder did their job very well. I will end up sometime this year taking it in to get it powder coated, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. I will get some Harley Davidson latches. I mean, they're on here. They're a much nicer, smoother unit. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And remember, here at V-Twinkie, we build it to ride.